Hey everyone, this is Hart, and I'm back with Suikogaiden, and I have to tell you something about this part. I'd actually finished recording it, and as I was uploading it, I deleted the file that I was uploading, so obviously it didn't work. And as soon as I deleted it and emptied it out of my trash, I was like, why did I do that? That was really retarded. So anyway, so this is the second time through, but anyway. So what was happening? He says, even if I was to hang around here, nothing would come of it. So I decided to go back to the inn for now. Or for a time. And I'm pretty sure that dling noise means you get a luck point. Whew. I made it through the crowds somehow and made it back to the inn. It would seem that amongst all of the citizens of the city, Teresa is extremely popular. She's not just some princess. I sat down at a chair in the bar and waited for the lemon tea that I ordered. I thought that I would wait a little time for the crowds to calm down a little bit before I went out to go and try to get another meeting with Teresa. I slowly closed my eyes. So what should I do now? It seems that I'm not going to be able to find any more information at all on the true runes, which is what I had been ordered to do. The amount of time that I've been allotted to serve my mission has already passed, and I've also been able to send a lot of other information back, so it's not like I'm without an excuse. But it would seem that, in the end, perhaps I really don't like the work of a special agent. In the first place, or originally, I found myself unable to go back to Crystal Valley, and so the only thing left for me to do was to join the Vicinity Defense Corps. It's been 3 years since I became a special agent, and I've visited many different lands. At first, I thought that I must be seeking my own death somehow in doing this, but it would seem that that isn't the case, I've come to realize. If I can, I want to go back to Crystal Valley. To go back and to meet that person again. May I sit here? I was surprised all of a sudden, and I opened my eyes quickly, in surprise. The owner of that voice that had spoken just now was sitting in front of me. It was... And then Zaji says, you really don't have to be so surprised. It's been a long time, Nash Latkie. Zaji, is it you? Oh, could the problem be the color of my hair? This hair and these eyes, even my name, you only know the fake me. So I really don't mind if you want to call me the name you knew me by then. What's wrong? I thought you'd heard the story from those two generals, but was it really too much to believe? What? Why? Why are you... This man with a strange smile on his face. Zaji. Why are you here? With my own hands, I'm sure that the poison spread on Schubart's. It's Zodiac Tower, is it not? If you aren't in time with the antidote, but, since the association or the organization has a long, long history in assassination, that's not something that escapes them, or that's only one method they know. But its effects are really quite showy, so they prefer not to use it. So you're saying that I wasn't able to finish you off? Is that what you mean? That's right. In such a place, and to use such methods, it's only natural that things would have escalated out of hand. The methods you used were those of a young man or a juvenile who has given over to emotion. But even though my wounds from that time have healed, I cannot forget the grudge I still hold. I shall never be able to forget the shame of defeat. And so you've come here to once more... what does this mean? Hang on, I'll just check. Okay, I looked it up. It's ukatsu. Ukatsu means careless, stupid, or like incautious. So that would be foolish of me, I think is probably a good translation. And then I noticed that Zaji was holding in his right hand a small gun the size of which you could hide under the palm of your hand. Let alone being unable to match a knight class gunner. What would you call this? Hang on, just let me find a good translation for this. Okay, it's like a follower, but I can't find a decent translation for it, so I don't know, like a servant rank gunner? It's like one below, a squire maybe, a squire, yes, okay, like one below a rank. So, it's not easy, it's no easy job, it's no easy task to evade, what do you call the mouth of the gun? I don't know, the target of a squire class gunner either. And then Nash says, well, you'll never know if you don't try. Grosafurus was trembling. I think that's the name of his sword, I'm not sure. But it's no good. There's no way against a gunner, then I'll have to rely on it to get me out. I wonder, says Zaji. Zaji pointed with his chin. Damn it! Have I really become that lax? Like, it means literally have my senses become so dull. This was really not the time for me to have been caught up in memories of the past. Throughout the entire bar, there were gunners who were posing as other customers who must have been working underneath Zaj. The moment I was to reach for my sword, I would be thrust into the thick of it. Like, I would be like among a nest of wasps. No, even if I was able to, evade them for a time, someone who shouldn't be involved, like Yuri, or someone else who worked here, might be harmed. Like, there's no way I can guarantee they wouldn't meet with harm. And Zaji says, "So, do you see now, Nash?" And Nash says, "I'm fairly certain I understand, but why did you come here? Don't you think this is a little bit much if all you're doing is trying to get rid of an old grudge? It would be easy for me to steal your life, or to take your life. All I would have to do is... I think this means use my influence and have one of the inquisitors from the... I think that means inquisitor, from the association take care of you. But circumstance won't allow that." "What do you mean?" says Nash. "In the time you've been away, or whilst you've been away, a lot of time has passed in Crystal Valley." And Nash says, "So? I think this means, and that you got those Highland generals on your side as well. Is that because you paid them?" I think is what that means. "All I did was offer them information." "But the result was, I think it means just as I would have hoped anyway." Either way, it was bothersome for me that I wasn't able to take more direct action. But I will have you die. We'll have it put down to an incident while on duty, or something like that. Alright? Well then, I'll be leaving." And then Nash says, "Wait. What is it? Why did you go to all the trouble of coming here just to tell me this?" "Well, that's obvious," says Zaji. "So that I could let you know that you were killed by me. I mean, I have my pride after all." And saying that, Zaji quietly left the inn. And the other gunners that were working below him, without letting their guard down and continuing to look around, one by one, they left. And I was left alone after that. And as I sat alone, I couldn't help but wonder if what had just happened had been real or not. For a while, I just sat there. Zaji is alive. And he's after my life. That he had that many people with him, it wouldn't be so easy for him to get out unnoticed, I think that means. Like, it would take him some time to get away. But why? Okay, sorry that was kind of hard, and there was a bunch of stuff which I'm pretty sure is not that accurate. If I had time, I would have gone through it with my dictionary, but okay, I'm gonna leave this part here, and thanks for watching.